morning, Eric.
Morning. Starting early, huh?
Oh yeah.
We gotta get the selfie stick for him, man.
God, I love that freaking camera on that.
Well, I wouldn't know what was going on, so I just poked my head up, and you're like, yeah, right there. I'm like, that bird's so beautiful. All right, let's go for a triple this morning.
Yeah, let's go see some more.
Start red. See the top right corner?
Yeah.
Just do like 30 seconds.
So we roosted all these birds last night, and we got in here in the dark, and we don't know if the mountains are too tall. We walked the creek bottom up, trying to see if it would open up, and it never did. And we heard several gobbles, and then all of a sudden they just kind of shut up, and we haven't heard one for a while. But there's some tracks, and haven't seen any strut marks yet, but we're just gonna work this road and see if we can get one talking. Eric and Sean went further. Me and Brittany came out, and we're gonna work this way. So we're all carrying these in-reach devices. We don't have any service, but we're talking to each other. Me and Brittany just walked up here, and there's several birds below us, pretty fired up, and a bird just behind us has been real quiet. So we're trying to figure out if Eric and Sean are gonna come meet us, or if they got a bird over here. But they started talking quite a bit, so maybe they're just late risers.
It's the second morning. Got in here about the time the sun was coming up, when we usually are hearing them start to gobble. We got a few of them to answer, and we heard 2 or 3 different birds, but super quiet today. Been sitting here for about an hour. Me and Kevin walked down onto one of the fingers like me and him did yesterday, and we still haven't heard anything. So, might have to make a change in plans unless they start talking here in the next few minutes.
So they're not coming up. So we're gonna drop down into this bottom, get a little closer. What was that?
No, they're still coming down.
That was awesome. Across the canyon.
Across the canyon, that's like everything.
So this is how I was sitting when those birds came in. And I have all this brush right here on my right side and I could just see them through it. So I just stopped calling. I was trying to figure out if I could drop these and shoot from the hip. But once he turned and looked away, I just went like this. Put that right here, and that one's watching me. And I'm just like, set it down. I'm all, let him relax a little bit. And then he started looking this way. And then he turned again, and I went click. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
And then it's just like, and that's when he didn't stretch his head. That one kind of went like that. And I went, you know, try, pull your head out. And then he just turned just enough, and it's like, well, Mexico. We planned this trip a couple months ago with our buddy Sean Toulson. Chase was supposed to come. He ended up trying to save some time. He went to West Texas aoudad hunting, and I decided to take his spot, and I'm so glad I did. We came up here yesterday. Brittany killed a bird right here up on top, and we had heard a bunch of birds in here. And it was kind of a slow morning, but we split up. Sean and Eric kind of went up the canyon where we roosted a bunch of birds last night, and me and Brittany came working this rim just trying to hear down in all these canyons, and we actually heard 2 birds. Well, we thought it was more, but heard some birds down here, and we ended up just setting up. Nothing happened. So I like to be impatient, so I hopped a couple canyons over and started calling, and I actually glassed him up. Brittany's got it on film. Way across this canyon there was 2 toms, a tom and what looked like a jake. I didn't watch him, I just watched this guy the whole time. But anyways, kind of just started talking with them and actually got them to fly off the side of the canyon into the bottom, and it took them a while, and they weren't too vocal, but they ended up coming up. And man, anytime I purred, they'd gobble. It was kind of cool. But long story short, ended up hearing 2 shots. These birds were within 100 yards and heard 2 shots. Eric and Sean just killed a couple, and kind of I started calling a little more excited, and actually they came in real quiet. And it's kind of a rodeo to get my gun up holding this big camera, but it worked out. Got 2 different angles of it, and it was awesome. First Goulds, and it's a good one. Couldn't be any happier with the way this hunt turned out, and this is the first morning. So pretty birds, man, they're awesome. I've had a hell of a time turkey hunting lately, and this was a perfect fix. So we'll get them up to the top and get some pictures of me, Eric, and Sean, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's hot. Feels like we're sheep hunting, but no better freaking turkeys. How was it? Oh, dude, that was so badass. We called them across that freaking canyon. They were almost halfway up there, and they flew.
You glassed them up?
Yeah.
You saw them gobbling?
Videoed them.
They flew over?
They were gobbling. Dude,
So awesome.
your guys' shots almost freaking ruined it.
Really?
They were so close. Boom, boom. And they're like, boom. They started kind of talking. I'm all, and then it sounded like they were leaving, so I'm like, wah, 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 wah. He started answering, and then pretty soon they're like, but they were.
Look at the beard. Look at the beard on the
I know. He's got spurs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, see the
Oh
white?
my
See the
God.
white rocks?
Yeah.
They flew from there.
Oh my god.
see.
All the way to the bottom.
Like a Jake or another Tom?
Young Tom. His head's full red.
Dude, that is so awesome. Dude, so we get set up and we hear turkeys down that way. So we're like, let's go. We go that way. As soon as we get there, we hear more turkeys over here and we're like, shoot. We think those are Kevin's birds, so we weren't sure what to do. And they came right for us.
Really?
And so we took off and got set up. Are they coming back? Are they coming back? All I saw was their heads pop up. Those are just two. Are they coming back? Let's go on this side. Called all the way back around. We repositioned over here. They came all the way back around and walked. We were sitting in the bushes right there, and they walked up to like right here.
called them in, didn't shoot. They made a circle, called them back in. What do you think we shot at 15 yards?
I don't know, but we got 2 dead birds. Yeah, so we called them in to how far?
The first time we called them into 5 yards, didn't even shot. They went down, strutted in the road, made a circle, and came back in and called them probably 10 yards. Still didn't have a shot, and they started to leave. For whatever reason, they didn't come to the decoy.
Unbelievable. We both just shot our first Goulds turkeys. Ready for number 2 or what?
Meal back when you get home.
Dude, I
Lived off video camera right in your face. Well, it's been about 2 minutes.